In the heart of the bustling intergalactic metropolis of Zorvath, a peculiar trend had taken hold among the affluent alien population. As the annual galactic vacation season approached, aliens from all corners of the universe were scrambling to find trustworthy caretakers for their exotic pets. And who better to entrust with these bizarre creatures than the infamous humans of Earth, known for their unpredictable yet endearing nature? Enter our trio of unlikely heroes: Jackson, a former zookeeper with a knack for understanding even the most enigmatic animals; Kale, a brilliant but slightly eccentric biologist; and Thane, a rugged outdoorsman with a mysterious past. They had all been recruited by the Galactic Pet-Sitting Agency, an enterprise that promised them a fortune and a chance to encounter the most extraordinary creatures in the galaxy. The first pet to arrive was a glimmerwings, a delicate, iridescent butterfly-like creature owned by the luxurious chic cat family. The instructions were simple: keep it fed, ensure it got enough sunlight, and never, under any circumstances, look directly at it. Jackson, being the seasoned animal handler, took the task in stride. However, things quickly took a turn for the absurd when the glimmerwings began to play a hypnotic melody that made Jackson dance the Macarena in front of the entire neighborhood. As Jackson struggled to resist the glimmerwings' mesmerizing tune, Kale was tasked with caring for the Snorp, a gelatinous blob with a penchant for devouring anything made of plastic. Kale soon found himself chasing the Snorp around the house, as it engulfed everything from kitchen utensils to the TV remote. Despite its destructive tendencies, Kale developed an odd bond with the Snorp, which seemed to understand his love for 80s rock music and would often rhythmically bounce to the beat of Sweet Child O' Mine. Thane's challenge came in the form of a Zlorg, a towering, four-legged beast with razor-sharp claws and an appetite for metal. The Zlorg was known for its aggressive behavior, but Thane, with his rugged demeanor, managed to tame it with nothing but a bag of potato chips and a game of fetch. However, the Zlorg had a peculiar side effect: it could turn any metal object it touched into a rubbery, bouncy material. This led to a series of hilarious incidents, including a rubbery car chase through the city streets. As the days passed, the trio found themselves entangled in a web of bizarre occurrences. There was the Fuzzle, a fluffy creature that multiplied exponentially every time it was fed; the Glint, a reflective sphere that could mimic any sound or voice; and the infamous Quargs, tiny, mischievous creatures that loved to play pranks on their caretakers. Despite the chaos, Jackson, Kale, and Thane discovered something remarkable. Each of them had an abnormal connection to these alien pets, a connection that seemed to enhance the intelligence of the creatures. The glimmerwings began to compose complex symphonies, the Snorp could solve advanced mathematical problems, and the Zlorg became a master at chess. But just as things were going smoothly, a major twist threw everything off balance. A group of rogue aliens, known as the Shadow Syndicate, had been monitoring the human caretakers. Their true intention was not to vacation, but to test the compatibility of humans with the most advanced, genetically engineered pets in the galaxy. The pets were not just any creatures. They were part of an ancient experiment to create symbiotic beings capable of enhancing the intelligence and abilities of their hosts. The Shadow Syndicate planned to use this technology to control key figures across the galaxy, but Jackson, Kale, and Thane had inadvertently disrupted their plans. The pets, now bonded with the humans, had evolved beyond their original programming. They were no longer just exotic creatures; they were intelligent, sentient beings with their own agendas. In a heart-pounding climax, the trio found themselves at the center of an intergalactic standoff. The Shadow Syndicate demanded the return of the pets, but Jackson, Kale, and Thane refused, knowing that their new friends were more than just animals. The pets, now fully aware of their situation, took matters into their own hands. The glimmerings created a sonic barrier to repel the Syndicate's forces. The Snorp devoured their advanced weaponry, and the Zlorg transformed their ships into rubbery, useless blobs. The Fuzzle multiplied to overwhelm the enemy. The Glint mimicked the voices of the Syndicate leaders to confuse them, and the Quargs played their most elaborate prank yet, replacing the Syndicate's ammunition with confetti. As the battle raged on, Jackson, Kale, and Thane found themselves facing off against the leader of the Shadow Syndicate, a towering figure with eyes that seemed to bore into their souls. But just as the outcome seemed uncertain, the pets intervened once more. The glimmerwings began to play a haunting melody that resonated with the leader's own memories, causing him to hesitate. The Snorp, sensing an opportunity, engulfed the leader's armor, rendering him vulnerable. And the Zlorg, with a mighty roar, delivered the final blow, transforming the leader's ship into a giant rubber ball that bounced harmlessly into space. In the end, the humans and their alien pets emerged victorious. The Shadow Syndicate was dismantled, and the galaxy was saved from their sinister plans. As a reward, the Galactic Council granted Jackson, Kale, and Thane a special status as Galactic Ambassadors for interspecies relations. And so, the three friends continued their adventures, traveling the galaxy with their intelligent, hilarious, and sometimes deadly pets. They became legends, known for their ability to tame the untamable, and for proving that even in the most absurd of situations, humanity could find a way to make a difference. As they looked up at the stars, Jackson turned to Kale and Thane with a grin. "You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I think we make a pretty good team, us and our alien friends." Kale nodded, the snort bouncing happily beside him. Who knew being a pet sitter could be so much fun? Thane chuckled, scratching the Zlorg behind the ears. "I guess you could say we're the real pet experts now." And with that, the trio and their extraordinary pets set off into the unknown, ready for their next adventure and the laughter that would surely follow. But little did they know, their next adventure was just around the corner. A mysterious message from an unknown source had been sent to the Galactic Council, hinting at the existence of an even more powerful and ancient technology. The message read, "The true power of the pets is only the beginning. The real secret lies with the creators of the universe itself. Seek out the architects, and you shall unlock the secrets of the cosmos." Jackson, Kale, and Thane exchanged a knowing glance. They had stumbled upon something much bigger than themselves, something that could change the course of history, and they were ready to take on the challenge, with their alien pets by their side. The adventure continues.